Bořivoj I was the first historically documented Duke of Bohemia from about 870 and progenitor of the Přemyslid dynasty. The Duchy of Bohemia was at these times subordinated to Great Moravia. According to the medieval chronicler Cosmas of Prague, Bořivoj was a son of the legendary Bohemian Prince Hostovit, thereby a descendant of Queen Libusz and her husband Přemyslid the Ploughman. With all due caution, however, his ancestry has not been conclusively established by historians. In view of his dependence on Great Moravia, he possibly was a relative of the Bohemia dynasty. The contemporary Frankish Annal Fuldenses mention several Slavic princes in the year 872, among them one Bořivoj who may be identical with Bořivoj. His dynasty initially resided at Levý Hradec, a gorge situated northwest of present-day Prague. As the head of the Přemyslids who dominated the central Bohemian environs, Bořivoj declared himself Knights in Latin Dux, which means sovereign prince, around the year 867 AD. His title was later translated by German scholars as Duke of the Bohemians. Although the rulers of the German-stemmed duchies emerging in the late 9th century held the same title, the meaning of his title was in fact completely different. In contrast to the German dukes acting as the king's representatives, the Czech dux denoted a sovereign ruler. Bořivoj was recognized as such around 872 by his overlord King Svatopluk I of Moravia, who dispatched Bishop Methodius of Thessaloniki to begin the Christianization of Bohemia. In 872, Bořivoj militarily supported Svatopluk in its dispute with East Frankish king Louis the German, and in South Bohemia they defeated the Frankish troops. About 874, Bořivoj married Ludmila. The couple had two known sons, Spytynef and Vratislaus, who both succeeded him as dukes. Ludmila and Bořivoj were baptized by Methodius, and the latter became an enthusiastic evangelist. Although the religion failed to take root among Bořivoj's subjects, in the years 883–884, Bořivoj was deposed by a revolt in support of his Přemyslid kinsman Strojemir. He was restored in 885 only with the support of his suzerain Svatopluk of Moravia. The Duke, more probably his son Spytynef, moved his residence to the Hradčany mountain and laid the foundations for Prague Castle. When Bořivoj died about 889, his sons, still minors, King Svatopluk, concluded an agreement with the East Frankish ruler Arnulf of Carinthia and took over the rule of the Bohemian duchy himself. As with most of the early Bohemian rulers, Bořivoj is a shadowy figure. Exact dates for his reign and vital statistics cannot be established. Nonetheless, several major fortifications and religious foundations are said to have dated from this time.